This is your one chance. Take the Lord Marshal's offer and bow.
I bow to no man. Look, I'm not with everyone here. But I will take a piece of him.
Stop him!
Jürgen, one of my best.
If you say so.
Are you familiar to me? Have we met on some distant field?
You think I'd remember?
You'd think I would too.
Hey guys, what's happening? Niyat here with Film Comics Explained, and today we'll be taking a look at the Furyans, a powerful race of warriors that were featured in the expanded Riddick universe starring Vin Diesel. Believed to be one of the four elder races, the Furyans had once occupied the near inhospitable world named Furya, and were essentially descended from humans that had left Earth thousands of years prior to the events of the first film. With its extreme temperatures and aggressive local predators, only the strongest and fittest humans survived on Furya, which paved the way for their gradual evolution into beast-like warriors. While not necessarily superhuman, Furyans were still impressive physical specimens that were much stronger, faster, tougher, and more resilient to pain than other humans. They were also more agile, had incredible stamina, as well as possessing animalistic senses that made them outstanding hunters on their harsh and unforgiving planet. Now, many months before Riddick was born, a powerful necromonger named Xylor led an unrelenting genocidal assault on Furya in an attempt to avoid a prophecy which foretold of his death at the hands of a young Furyan male. The violence that followed nearly extinguished all Furyan life, and for the longest time, Xylor ruled believing that all Furyans had either been killed or converted. Unfortunately for the Lord Marshal, Riddick managed to escape, and after living his life on the run as a dangerous criminal across the galaxy, he inadvertently returned to fulfill the prophecy. I've covered a few of his exploits and the creatures he's fought throughout his life, and will leave a link to these videos below. While all Furyans were more physically adept than the other human races, there was also a small faction that Riddick was a part of called Alpha Furyans that were remarkably more gifted. As primal leaders, Alpha Furyans possessed powers and skills that were far superior to those of normal Furyans from birth. Similar to wolves, this enabled them to stay at the top of the pecking order, ensuring that the future of the group was guided and protected by the most capable. This was also how Riddick was able to gain control of other beasts that would end up becoming submissive to him, seeing the Alpha Furyan as their pack leader. The abilities of these alphas far surpass those of their kin, granting them near superhuman strength, speed, agility, reflexes, endurance, senses, and durability. They even had the ability to endure without oxygen for extended periods of time, which is how Riddick managed to survive being strangled by his own umbilical cord as an infant, which is just ridiculously insane.
Show me your eyes, Riddick.
You'd have to come a lot closer for that.
Where the hell can I get eyes like that?
In addition to all of these fantastical abilities, Riddick's eyes also had an unusual luminous quality to them, similar to Cat's eyes, giving them a glow referred to as eye shine in the series. This enabled Riddick to see extremely well in the dark, but did leave him sensitive to bright light, forcing him to wear goggles during the day to avoid being blinded. In Pitch Black, which was the first film of the series, Riddick explained that his eye shine was the result of a surgical procedure he'd paid to have in prison. However, this is later revealed to be a lie in the Chronicles of Riddick, with Kira, who attempted to follow the same path as Riddick, stating that she did everything Riddick had told her, and found out the hard way that none of it was true.
How do I get eyes like that?
You gotta kill a few people.
Did that. Did a lot of that. There wasn't any doctor here who could shine my eyes, not even for 20 menthol cools. Was there anything you said that was true?
Remember who you're talking to, Jack.
Jack's dead. She couldn't cut it.
This is also backed up by Varko, who told Riddick that when the Necromonger Empire invaded Furya, he had seen a male Furyan who had the same eyes as Riddick that was able to take out several soldiers with ease, reinforcing the notion that this was a Furyan trait only given to alpha males. I'd be doing a major disservice to the lore if I didn't include Shira, who was a female Furyan and possibly the only other survivor of the Necromonger genocide who came to Riddick in visions. Appearing in both the director's cut of the Chronicles of Riddick and the game Escape from Butcher Bay, which is set before the events of Pitch Black, Shira played a vital role in reminding Riddick who he was, guiding him on a righteous quest for revenge.
You must settle your past. Look at our world. At the graves of those who didn't escape 30 years ago. There is no future until we settle our past. For all of us who bear the mark.
In the game, Riddick is having his arm stitched up by Pope Joe when Shira's voice spoke to him and awoke his inner Alpha Furyan for the first time. This essentially granted him the eyeshine along with the Wrath of the Furyans, which was the embodiment of rage felt by the entire Furyan race.
I think you know now. I think you know who tore Furya apart. This mark carries the anger of an entire race. But it's going to hurt.
Well, that's all for today, folks. Thanks to all of you guys who requested we take a look at the Furyans. If there's any other stuff you'd like me to check out, please don't hesitate to ask. As always, it's been a pleasure. Niyat here with Film Comics Explained. Thanks for stopping by.
And whose throat is this?
If you cut my throat, I'll not be able to rescind the offer that brought you here. There are very few of us who have met a necromonger and lived to speak of it. So when I choose to speak of it, you should choose to listen.
There is a story, Riddick, of young male Furyans strangled at birth. Strangled with their own cords.
What do you know of your early years?
Do you remember your home world? Where it was?
Have you met any others?
Others like yourself.
Sister, they don't know what to do with just one of me.